2024's Austrian Grand Prix, held at the stunning Red Bull Ring in Styria, looked set to be a dream run for the home team, with Max Verstappen on top in practice, the sprint and qualifying. But 7 laps from the flag on Sunday, following a botched pit stop, it descended into a nightmare, with the Dutchman cracking under crushing pressure from front-running rival McLaren's Lando Norris. With his third and ever more nuanced attempt to overtake ending in collision at turn 3, after Verstappen moved to the left under braking, leaving them both to pit with damage. And Mercedes' George Russell to sail through for a surprise win, his first since Brazil 2022. Russell didn't have it easy though, with the Brit just 1.9 seconds ahead of Oscar Piastri, the only McLaren survivor after Norris retired, who ran out of laps to get past for his maiden win, allowing Mercedes and Russell to break 595-day victory droughts. Incredible, that's the only way I can describe it. We had a tough fight in the early stages to make sure we held on to P3. That would prove crucial at the end, Russell said. Spaniard Carlos Sainz finished ahead of his Ferrari successor Sir Lewis Hamilton to complete the Austria podium and claim the red team's sole points, after his teammate Charles Leclerc finished down in 11th due to first corner front wing damage that dropped him down the order. Unfortunately, this was a weekend to forget, as nothing went as it should. The collision on the opening lap obviously completely ruined my race, Leclerc said. It was damage limitation at Red Bull, after Verstappen crashed and still finished 5th, 2 spots ahead of teammate Sergio Perez, with the Dutch pilot largely unaffected by the 10-second time penalty and 2 points on his license from the stewards. Who determined, before turning in, the driver of car 1 moved to the left, causing a collision with car 4, and that the driver of car 1 was predominantly at fault and therefore imposed the above-mentioned penalty in line with precedents. Haas scored its strongest result of the year, with Nico Hülkenberg in 6th and Kevin Magnussen 8th for 12 points, enough to overtake Alpine for 7th in the constructors' standings, with its team boss Ayo Komatsu commending the squad's execution throughout the weekend. I'm speechless. I'm just so happy for everyone to get this result and for Nico to beat Perez on merit. That's a huge statement, he said. Daniel Ricciardo, who is fighting for his F1 career, scored a valuable 2 points and beat his RB teammate Yuki Tsunoda for the 4th time this year, though will it be enough? The Honey Badger came home in 9th, netting points in a Grand Prix for just the 2nd time in the opening 11 races. Alpine's Pierre Gasly made the top 10 for the 4th straight race. To the drivers' standings, and Verstappen is now 81 points ahead of his nearest challenger Norris. Sainz has opened a 17-point gap on Checo, while race winner Russell is a point behind Piastri. Onto the constructors, where Red Bull is 64 points ahead of Ferrari, but McLaren again outscored the Scuderia with just 23 points the difference and a potential title chase on its hands. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.